Let us play. We'll be playing this until about 5 Pacific, and then we'll be doing some Lost Odyssey. Hey, we still have quality options, that's fun. That bar Wi-Fi, though. Hey, Andrea. Good morning. How did you sleep? It's good to see you. I think the Pimp Cane is skill. Let me see if I can confirm that. I'm not actually sure. Oh, right. So things that I did last time after stream, I was kind of sad about uh, how many blood vials we seem to need in order to be able to progress. So I did something crazy and I farmed up a ton. Hopefully this will last forever because it took like 3 hours. But I got 600 blood vials, 400 bullets, 99 pebbles. Not that that really costs anything, and also one of each of the weapons that the dude sells. That's a hunter axe, saw spear, a saw cleaver, a rifle spear, and a stake driver. My plan for now is to continue using the threaded cane. It has my best stats. It looks like the B is in skill, so it is a skill-based item. The axe is more strength-focused. The saw spear, I guess, is a balance of the two. This is probably the best, given that we continue to focus on skill. But I'll keep those as a backup. This second weapon in particular is actually kind of useful when you two-hand it for certain enemies, so I'll keep it as a backup since there's no, like, system for punishing weight in this game. But I might do, as we get more weapons, I might do another vote in the future to let people influence which weapon we use. Awesome, Six Gun. Yeah, exclamation point souls, first stat choice, second stat choice, third stat choice. They can all be the same stat if you want, and we'll keep moving down the queue. I've got it separately over here. If you wanted to see the current queue, you can go to souls.marstead.com. Happy breakfast, Andrea. Do you want to influence my stats at all in this game? Knowing that you probably don't give a shit before you bounce out. Hey, Dad Boy, how's it going? Maybe. There might be weapons later that require base stat in either strength or skill. Yeah. I guess up to some threshold, right? It's probably worth doing, but maybe not all the way. Alright, so in the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, there was a dude up there with a machine gun who was trying to kill us. And he was unsuccessful. We killed him. I can't really take credit for killing him because he ended up falling off the ledge, Taurus Demon style. So that was cool. Didn't have to deal with him anymore. Really like that regain mechanic. It'll take me a while to get back into the swing of things. I've been playing Dark Souls 2 off stream, so I lost any unlearning of Dark Souls that I did last stream. Huzzah and hooray. Notably, in that effort to farm a whole ton of blood vials, I did not spend any souls on anything other than those weapons I mentioned and buying more blood vials. So we're not like 50 levels higher, we just have an unlimited, well, hopefully unlimited supply of healing. Ouch, dick. Hey, that's always fun. I'm doing alright. I mentioned a little bit earlier, since we beat Dragon Quest Monsters Joker 2, we're going to go ahead and collapse both the vote and the auction for the next game when I get back from Australia. So the night of the 29th, probably more like morning of the 30th. If you've got your hat in the race, if you're betting on a horse, some other, you know, Kentucky Derby metaphors, that will be your time to get all your points in. It'll be a game in the longer than 30-hour category. This will also notably be the first auction for a game that's longer than 30 hours to add to the list. Also, once I get back, I'll be sending out a survey regarding the voting spreadsheet in general. A couple things that we can change about it. It's kind of exciting. God, freaking penguin ravens, man. Super dicks. Can you not do that? I would appreciate it if you would not. Thank you. And this whip is not doing what I want it to do against these guys, and that's what we want. Before they start going all ham on us. Oh, awesome. So you've already done your personal statement and oral exam? I'm trying to remember the order that you mentioned for all that stuff. I'm hopeful that, paradoxically, I'll actually end up using fewer blood vials in the long run, given that I have so many of them now and I don't feel like I need to save them. When I feel like I need to save them, I don't use them when I need to use them, and then I die and lose whichever ones I had spent up to that point. Now I'm like, man, I got like 600 of these. That's enough to last forever. It's like something Andrea would say. Yeah, well, I guess if one of them drops, I'll just, oops. I'll just immediately use one and top myself off, or just keep it in mind where it dropped and run back and pick it up. So what I just did there, I figured this out while I was farming. It's actually a pretty cool tactic. You can press up on the D-pad in order to convert some health into bullets. That's that little red +5 next to my bullet list. But the cool thing is that the health that it takes away from you is orange health, so it can be regained by dealing damage. So what I do is I lure the enemy close to me, and then I immediately do the bullet conversion and then hit them a bunch to get the health back. So I basically get +5 free bullets. They're like floating bullets, not real bullets, so I can't sell them. They only last until I die or go back to a bonfire. But it's a pretty neat trick. It made my farming much easier because I wasn't having to use actual bullets when I was farming. Personal narrative state. Wondrous safe place. There it is. Yeah, you're always converting health. I wish that it was instant. I wish you just tapped the button and it gave it to you, because right now the big thing stopping me from doing it in combat is that it takes about half a second. Although it is true that like all item usage in this game is about twice as fast as it is in Dark Souls, so you kind of have to disabuse yourself of the notion that using items and healing items is going to be a big risk that's going to get you in trouble. That was a shortcut that I opened there. There's assholes out here, right? Like some werewolf dudes, I recall. Hello, you're not a werewolf, you're a regular douchebag. Ouch. Perfect. You work on caffeine and sugar and party on booze. Nice. So at this point, like if a blood vial drops, I'm not going to spend one because I'm barely below full health, but if one drops, then I'll just try and top myself off. Come here. Come in. Yep, you're scary wolf. So spooky. So spooky. Oh, that was too late. That's better. These guys were included in my Blood Vials farming route, so I'm a little bit better at knowing when to use them. They also drop Blood Vials pretty frequently, so I was really lucky that they dropped shards there instead. Yeah, this flask is so slow. That was part of me when I finally beat the first boss. How do you pronounce that name again? Gascoigne? Is it Gascoigne? 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 Gaskin? I have no idea. Anyway, when we beat the first boss, part of me winning was just realizing that it was okay for me to use healing items a lot more frequently. Art with alcohol works. Awesome. Whiskey's a novel and newspaper fuel. Yeah. Hey, it's a third wolf burrow. Come here. Yep, you're scary. You're a spooky wolf. Are you gonna come Gascoigne? Gotcha. Well, he still got a hit off, but oh, that's a bummer. I didn't get to him in time to interrupt him. He's probably gonna drop like 2 or 3 blood vials, isn't he? Oh no, Bloodstone Shard. Alright, that's cool. Yeah. Gaston. Gosh, it's disturbing to see you, Gaston. Looking so down in the dumps. Ooh, everyone here loved to be you, Gaston. Even when taking your lumps. Hello. There's no one in town as fired as you. You're everyone's favorite guy. Everyone's awed and inspired by you. And it's not very hard to see why no one... Alright, let's see. Are we down this way? You're a dude over here. Hello! What's up? That's what's up. When I was a lad, I ate 4 dozen eggs each morning to help me get large. And now that I'm grown, I eat 5 dozen eggs, so I'm roughly the size of a barge. I think the last time I watched that movie was, I think I was a child. I think it was in the 90s. I was like a kid. I just know that song because I like listening to Disney songs because they kick ass. Emperor's New Groove is amazing. It's might be the best Disney movie ever. Oh, have I not been here before? The answer is yes, I have been here before. A billion frickin' times. This is the entrance to this area. Well, that's okay. All the enemies are gone now, so it should be a short, long run back. Sans enemies. Surprised that's not like a shortcut. That would be a really, really nice shortcut. Hey, there's one dude that's back. I'm especially good at expectorating Patooey. Okay, that's where we drop down. That's progress. All these dudes are dead. I love the way, so the way the ragdolling works in this game is that as you get a certain distance away from enemies, they pop out of existence. There's not a reason to continue rendering them, right? It would be a waste of resources. So when they pop back in, their ragdolling reoccurs. So sometimes you'll walk to an area that you already visited and an enemy will pop back into existence and ragdoll over the place. Oh yeah, Hollywood Video. Remember them would just play movie music the whole time. Probably hated that Titanic song. Alright, I'm going to try retracing my steps exactly without dropping down this time to see if there's a shortcut that I missed in that general area. That's a door over on the right. That's probably going to be a shortcut much later. No, I don't actually know Friend Like Me, my apologies. Know a little bit if I can show you the world. Or a whole new world. You see that video on YouTube of the dude who does both parts from that song? And just, he nails both of them. He's got a really crazy range. Google Whole New World, both parts. And Prince Ali is pretty good, yeah. Prince Ali, valiant is he, Ali Ababa. So this is the shortcut back to where we've already been. I know, I'm shameful. I know the Gaston song, but not all of Aladdin. Ought to be crucified. That song is a good one. Yeah. Defeat the Huns. I don't think there's any purpose to this. I guess maybe there's another bonfire down here that this can serve as a shortcut to. But otherwise, this just seems like a bummer. If there was like a thing I could knock down to climb back up here, that would be pretty cool, but I don't think we have that luxury. I also don't think there's any way for me to like drop down here without dying from falling damage. Yeah, I'll make a man out of you. Andrea would belt that out. One of these days, you guys should get, when Andrea's on stream, you can do some Disney song requests. She has there's a huge portion of her brain that's just devoted to memorizing song lyrics. That's the best song from that movie. That's like the best part of that movie. Nothing here. Oh, that's going to happen. I can guarantee it. Maybe there's a game that's basically that, right? It's that Disney Fantasia game that Harmonix helped make. Whoa! I really like this mist effect. It fits well with the theme of the Souls games. Spooky. I mean, one of these days I'm gonna get a backstab, but you have to have you have to get the jump on them and you have to do a charged attack. It's hard. Come here. Really? ES4 making questionable decisions there. Oh man, all these bloodstone shards. I think I need twin bloodstone shards to upgrade my cane further. But that would let me upgrade the cool axe. So I think I understand now. I keep getting these emblems that drop from dudes, and I didn't know what they did, but what I think they do is they increase the inventory of the shopkeeper in Hunter's Dream, the base town. Okay, 10 bullets. Sweet. You remember what the lyrics sound like, but not what they mean? Interesting. It's a... I think that's a... crystal lizard? Yeah, crystal lizard. You see a little thing, gross thing running away from you. That's probably what it is. That's a kind of fun thing about this game, but it does make me worry for people where Bloodborne is their first Souls title. Is if there's all this stuff that's exactly the same as it is in a Souls game, it just has a different name. So like, okay, that's a crystal lizard. All right, that's a homeward bone. So you get it, you get that resonance effect. They don't have to really explain its purpose to you. What's this? Wait, I didn't mean to actually summon shit. I just saw a thing and tried to interact with it, and I spent an insight on that, and that's a bummer. Oh well. Vile Blood Hunter Alfred. Can I make him go away? Well, I'll use him for area progress. If we get to a boss fight, I'll see if I can dismiss him. I think I have an item that dismisses. Too bad, though. It's a waste of resource. I have a really cool looking giant hammer. Oh yeah, this is the guy we met. That's cool. this dude. Oh yeah. The hard Osu songs. Oh wow. It looks like he actually takes damage though. That's interesting. Summons in Dark Souls like are basically invincible outside of really, really crazy attacks. He seems just as weak as I am. This might be a boss fight. That might be why there's a summon guy outside. Not sure yet though. Yup, that's a boss. Alright, let me try to unsummon here. Later, dude. Making this fight harder on myself for no reason other than pride. Hey, this is the gross version of the nice guy we met in the castle before. Shit. The boss has more health? Oh, great. That's bad. If I die, I won't feel that bad, I guess. That was early. Good to know. That wasn't good at all. Trying to practice parrying it. Well, it's going to be harder and I'm not going to be able to beat it. A resource problem. Oh wait, there we go. Nice. Oh god, it has so many hit points. Ouch. There we go. That works. That's cool. So I can have infinite bullets if I'm smart about it. Uh-oh. Got new shit he does now? That's never a good thing. Please don't have new shit that you do. Oh, he's got a poison effect. Alright, we don't want that to happen. That would be very bad. I'll let this meter run out as soon as I can here. Nope. Shit. Shit. I think I've got something to remove it. Shit, man. Dude's not screwing around. Nope, that's not how that works. Oh, that was it, but I'm not going to get it now. It's okay. Okay, I've learned to charge in that a little bit better. Come here. This guy seems easier than the first boss, Gascon. Shit. Shit, he's getting pissed again. Yikes. Shit, that was bad. Should have actually gone for the repost there. Nope, that's the one that's a longer charge. Nope, incorrect. Not the best way to do that. Whew. Uh-oh, that's a new one. Can you not do that? I got slow poisoned again, didn't I? Nope, that doesn't work. Shit. Just get in there. Whew! One, I used the convert health to bullets thing like several times there. Later, 6-gun. Oh my goodness gracious. And I'm flatlined. Try switching toes here. It was really good, Prop Cable. Oh my goodness, that was scary. That was really scary. I need to breathe for a couple of minutes here before we do anything. Was my heart rate monitor dead for all of that? I couldn't tell if it came back at the end there. I could definitely feel it coming out of my chest. Jiminy Christmas. Hey, it's a bonfire. Yeah, that sounds right. That might be it, Serp. Alright, if you have not yet done so, please add your name to the Bloodborne queue. To do it, type !souls or !bloodborne and then the 3 stats you would like me to pick. You can see the stats in the top right. Vitality is health, endurance is stamina, strength is heavy weapons, skill is finesse weapons, blood tinge is bullets, and arcane is magic / item discovery / magic weapons. I'm going to go ahead and level up a little bit here. Probably can't do too many with 15,000.
Very well, let me stand.
And I'll go through. I'm going to be going through the queue a couple times here. A 6-gun updated to blood tinge, blood tinge, blood tinge. That's fine. Updated. Let's do here. I was at 160. Jiminy Christmas. Hey FW, thank you for the host. I appreciate that. Alright, so Namaku is up next with Strength. Mario 64, nice. You doing like a speedrun or something? Alright, if no one new enters the queue, then it's... Alright, Heaton. D6 3 times. I'll wait for Heaton's stat choice to come in. We'll add it. Strength is 12. That's +2. Yukapo has strength, Vit, Kane. Alright. Oh, that's a fun way to do it. FW, I like that. I'm currently having viewers decide my stats and souls, which is probably going to end in death. Strength, strength, blood. Based on quests. But I don't have enough for blood yet. I might see if I have consumable souls to bump me up to it. I need 1200. We'll take a look here in a sec. Alright, so that strength is now 13, which is a total of +3. Namaku has had their first choice. Yukupo has had first choice. Not yet drawn for Heat style. Alright, gotcha, Sornus. Close. That quickly. Sornus Bear with skill, arcane skill. Got it. Alright, rock and roll. See if I can use some consumable souls to catch myself up here. Yeah, propagable with skill, skill, skill. Let's see. How much does this get? It's pretty perfect, right? Need like 6,000, so use one more of those and we got it.
Welcome. What is it? Very well.
How far are you in Mario 64 so far, FW? 6, 1. Gotcha, Dieter. Thank you. And then He10 is 1. BLD. D6. Thanks, Dieter. I actually just saw what you put in. Alright, so what are my stats now? 13 strength, 14 skill, blood tinge. There's a item that I am not qualified to use yet. Right? I need more blood tinge for the rifle spear and more strength for the stake driver. So I think what we'll do is we'll do a poll for what weapon to use at the start of each Bloodborne stream in the future. Right now, there's the threaded cane is just the correct choice. But if we eventually are able to use the stake driver, that's kind of cool. It's like a little machine that stakes the shit out of people. Yeah. Would you change yours to propagable? Let me try to fix it here. Your lowest stat, roll a d6, your highest stat. Probably shouldn't be editing this while people are adding stuff to the list here. Serpent has changed his a bunch of times. Probably just need to restart it for people who have already joined in between streams here. Yahan's still on here with what? Oh no, Yahan at all yet. And we already got source. Okay. Perfect. You should play Undertale if you haven't yet. It's totally worth it, I think. I got some kind of chalice when I killed this boss. Let me see if I can find what that was. Memory chalice. Ritual chalice in the Church of the Good Chalice. Using a ritual at the tomb altar in the Hunter's Dream to break the seal of the old underground labyrinth. Oh, so you need this to unlock new areas, I presume? Hmm. Or is this the chalice dungeon that people were telling me about? Use ritual to create a chalice dungeon with the chalice ritual, or to search for chalice dungeons for hunters and other worlds. How do you... What... I've never heard of this before. What are chalice dungeons? Like, what the hell is that mechanic? If you guys know the function of the chalice, whether I should use it or if I should save it for later, if it's like you get to go in there once and they kick you out if you die, so it would keep me from trying it. I wouldn't mind if someone hasn't played Bloodborne before if they would just Google it too. Fine. I wasted an insight getting in here, but I gained 3 insight beating it. Challenge dungeons? Are they like randomly generated or something? It mentioned something about playing other players' dungeons. I don't know if you can create levels in this or something. That seems crazy. Well, this was a dead end, isn't it? Let me make sure it's actually a dead end. Oh, so you get like drops and stuff? Is there any reason why I shouldn't just create one now and check it out? Like, it doesn't like kick you out if you die and make you find another chalice, does it? Howdy. How you doing? Well, that was enough. Not quite enough, but... Ouch, dick. Why you gotta be so rude? Ow. Why do you gotta be so rude? Other guy was just being rude. Peer pressure? More bloodstone shards. Are you guys talking in hide chat or something? This might actually be a dead end. Maybe we need to do the chalice dungeon. Or maybe this was just an optional area that I moved to here. And that's all death. That's a cool church. Really impressed with the environment design in this game. It seems pretty top-notch. Oh, alright. Hello, hello, hello. Said hello, hello, hello. Can you not hear me? Here. You get away from the other ones. I'm not fighting 2 at once. Yeah, no worries. Like even a lot of the Souls folks just haven't played Bloodborne because it's a PS4 exclusive. This PS4 is basically a Bloodborne box for me now. Some Uncharted. Fear ambush. Yeah. Oh, yep. He just kind of shows up there. That's cool. Have that message of reading in a sec. Gonna go all ham on me? There you go. Not like that though, dude. Come on. Oops. That is not the correct way to fight him. You don't want to let the Wolfman eat your head. I recommend against that strategy. Not very effective. Hey, King Border, how you doing? Yeah, it is my heart rate. Mostly spikes during boss fights. It is an actual oximeter that's plugged into my toe. Measures my for real heart rate. Yeah, I kind of like that when you go check that corner, that wolf just spawns. That's pretty neat. As opposed to having it actually be there or drop off the roof or something. It's a good horror thing, as long as they keep it away from you so that you can't see the spawning happening. Go ahead and rate this thing. So that's my own note? Interesting. I certainly didn't place that one. Come here. Usually it's excitement. Resource allocation. Resource allocation and excitement. Oh, I got some of it back. Whoa, hello. Hey, we've got full invincibility during visceral attacks again, unlike Dark Souls 2. Oh, that's good. Come on, is it whip time? Shit, that's not the right way to do whip time. Dark Souls Castlevania. Well, now the whip is kind of pointless. That's cool. We got buku blood vials. Man, more bloodstone shards. Thought maybe it would. This is the door that says doesn't open from this side, right? Maybe there is still something I can do in the cathedral. I would like to do all the optional bosses, I think. Yeah. I don't want to do any optional bosses that would make me an evil character. Like playing as a good guy for my first playthrough. I just recently beat Vendrick in my second Dark Souls 2 playthrough, and it wasn't worth it. I mean, it'll be worth it to do the different endgame content, but there's no real reason to fight him. It's not an interesting fight. It's like basically fighting a giant hollow forever. Because he has so many hit points and his defense is so high, even if you reduce it. If it is a place to progress, it's probably in this church thing. I haven't had a gravity death yet. I don't think that means that I'm better at it. I think it's just that the level design doesn't have quite so many areas where you can fall to death. Oh yeah? Alright, maybe check that out. Although I think that for optional bosses, I'll wait till the very end. I'd like to like discover them on my own at the beginning. I wasn't clear on this. This is my bad. I like to discover them on my own at the beginning, and then at the end of the game, right before the final boss, you guys can direct me to anything I missed. No, I googled some stuff where you have to like get a bunch of boss souls. I'm working on getting the platinum trophy. It's all thanks to Cooperator. Yeah, I know, it was really helpful. I might go look for this optional boss in Central Yharnam now that I know about it. There is an area that I never investigated that I saw while I was farming for blood vials, so I might start there. The path that I just didn't take. Am I close to a level up here? Oh, they backslid. They don't tell you how much you need to level up anymore on the stat screen.
What is it? Very well. Let me
6641. So,
look. May
thanks. Do more.
welcome. What is it? Very well. Let me
Next up is Yahan with Strength. Yeah, it's not a problem. I was planning on investigating that area anyway. Especially now that I'm kind of stuck. Since it looks like that boss didn't go anywhere and there's nothing else down there. We'll see if this game has like a Blight Town equivalent where there's a ton of bullshit places to fall to your death. I am Spartacus. Those are summon things, don't interact with them, you'll waste your shit. So this is the farming route, yeah. Get some bullets from this guy. Thanks for the heads up about him dropping 4 bullets every time. And you heal yourself back up to full with some extra bullets left over. Ben is the one who is Spartacus. Yes, he is. Ow, dick. Why you gotta be so rude? Alright, and then I figured out this fun shenanigan for dealing with these guys, who probably aren't so bad now, but they were bad for a while. There is no cheese in Dark Souls. Even wolf cheese. Come here. Come on. Oh, you can't fit through the door? Oh, that's too bad. Just whip you to death from out here. Oh, that's a bummer. Maybe don't be such a massive, the horizontal hulking beast next time. Probably fight this one for real, since there's just one now. Oh man, he's got more hit points than the other ones. Hooray! Yeah, those guys are really worth farming. They drop 3 apiece. So this is the bridge that I was talking about that I didn't explore before, and I kept seeing it because part of my farming route was going up here, killing this group of penguin ravens and this hunchback guy. Ow. Can you not? I finally figured out what that little circle is underneath my bullets, by the way. It's the current transformation state of my weapon. It's the actual thing about wolf cheese. Awesome. Keep the wolf from the door. Use Limburger. If you are a Souls fan in chat and you haven't played Bloodborne yet, I will give you a really invaluable tip that Flarewing gave me, and it's that the correct parry time is when the enemy is on the downswing of their animation. So like, not as soon as you see them commit to an attack, but when they're already using momentum to, holy shit, how did I not come down this way before? Dude, this guy's huge. Alright, that was the incorrect way to do it, if in fact it works at all, which it might not. I like that the bosses in this one spawn differently, right? There's no fog doors to tell you whether you're about to get into one or not until after the fight actually starts. Oh shit. Is he doing some kind of explosion attack? Man, I wish I would have fought this guy first. I'm less stressful than the Father Gascioni fight. Felt like I'm just bad. This is a more traditional Dark Souls kind of fight, it looks like. Oh shit, I'm gonna roll out here. That was too many. Thanks for the note rating, whoever did that. This guy's all about stay inside of his reach, I guess. There's that message we read that said the healing church is actually kind of shitty, not really friendly people. You guys liking the big zoomed in view of a monster crotch? Gas Keone? Sword Hunter badge. You're a woman. 7 rating. Huh. Oh, we get an extra bonfire from that. Well, that makes sense. This maybe kind of is a good farm point. I'm curious what the badge affords us. God, I wish we would have fought him first.
Marstead. Where? Ow. Where? First try.
One of the badges described to the healing church. The silver sword is a symbol of church hunter. Or a church hunter, excuse me. Ludwig was the first of many healing church hunters to come. Many of whom were clerics. As it was, clerics transformed into the most hideous beasts. That dude's pretty much like the opposite. Well, okay, so he's similar to a Dark Souls boss in that he's really big and he's got big attacks that are telegraphed and easy to dodge. But what makes him different is that it seemed like the correct way to fight him is just stand in front of his nuts and just attack and never stop attacking, because his reach is so long he can't hit you. And if he does hit you, your attacks are just going to heal you back up to full almost immediately. So I wonder if the lesson learned from fighting that boss first would get you in trouble against Father Gascoigne. Yeah, Cleric Beast. Let's see what I can do with the sword badge.
And the few were lost again in the hands of men. But if the old hunter tales remain true, one of the holy chalices is worshipped in the valley hamlet. Yet the town, it was burned, and the perfect.
I think that's the one I just found. It might be. What a guy, Gascon. Ah, new weapons. Okay, so Kirkhammer is the new one. Requires 16 strength, so we can't use it yet. Although according to the current stat decisions, we won't actually probably pick it for a while. Trick weapon used by healing church hunters. On the one side, an easily handled silver sword, and the other, a giant obtuse stone weapon. That's pretty cool. I love this whole trick weapon thing. It's such an interesting mechanic. Ooh, repeating pistol. Crafted with mostly metal parts and exhibiting a complex design, the repeating pistol fires 2 shots at once, making it a ravenous consumer of quicksilver bullets. Yeah, no, I'm okay. Thank you, though. Looks like that's everything that's here. Yeah, the giant sword hammer is pretty rad. Strength, strength, strength. Okay. I'll try this chalice dungeon thing. Am I close to leveling up? I'll do one more level first.
Welcome. What is it here?
Dieter, since you'll probably be drawn soon, do you have a serious entry to the queue? Probably just pick my own stats when your turn comes up, otherwise. 7,000. So that's... That goes become my strength. Hi, Ben. Yep, walk right in front of the keyboard. That's great.
Welcome. What is very well.
Alright, so this one is Soreness Bear with skill. Arcane skill. That puts my skill to 15 plus 6. And let me look at my overall stats here. I'm sure they're all right. 14, 18, 14. Yes, you can cat cam as much as you like. Knock yourself out. Thank you for asking first. Yeah, this one's on PS4, so it won't draw attention. Oh, where there's two of them. Oh, I guess maybe it has a thing I can return to later. Oh, interesting. So I can use the ritual blood. Oh, I need to use souls and ritual blood. Interesting. And it looks like it randomly generates a dungeon that then other people can check out, so you can like share the random dungeon with other people. That's kind of cool. I like that mechanic. If I'm correctly understanding it. Couch cam. Oh. Rituals finish the challenge for the altar. Now explore the dungeon. Chamber of the Seal. Man, I feel like random dungeons fit pretty well with the Souls playstyle. I'd like to see more of that in later games. It's pretty cool. There's a lot of neat stuff they can do with it. Get the dingo cam. Dingo ate my baby. Way to let you have to cat cam in Australia. Let me think about that. Maybe. Just go buy a cat. Yeah, I'll consider it tonight. I don't think I've ever seen a dingo. Oh, it's kind of a boxy room-to-room dungeon style. That makes sense. Hey, it's giant rats. Everybody's favorite. Everybody loves giant rats. Everything's great with giant rats. What could go wrong with giant rats? Who are these dudes down here? Oh, you dick. Firebombs at me? List of things I ain't trying here. And then you drop down. Don't even fight me. What the shit, man? Super rude. The rudest. Yeah, like fancy rats. Hey, legit, like hollows. Kind of enjoyed the difference in visual style with everything being kind of tall and spindly rather than big and burly. And the lack of like traditional naked bald hollows like you see in Dark Souls. Everybody has really robust sideburns, sideburn hollows. Oh man, Pit in the Pendulum. Sen's Fortress. Oh, there's still notes here. So I guess it can't be completely randomly generated, right? It must like pick one from a preset list of possibilities. Oh shit. That sucks. I didn't realize that guy would throw a thing at me that would stun me. I think I'll put a note there for whoever comes through there. Fear ranged attack. Try running, but fear ranged attack. student driver. Yeah. Bummer. You guys want to proc You Died. Someone's probably done that hack for like the PC version of Dark Souls 2 and 3. I know there's the one that says thanks Obama when you die, which is pretty funny. Alright, don't you dare drop down, buddy. Don't you dare. You stay right there and... God damn it. Poison knife. Guess maybe them having a poison knife on them should have given me a bit of a tip. Okay, so we're gonna leave a fun note here. Right note. Fear tactics. Fear projectile. But time for charge attack might be correct. Time for charging forth. Sounds good. Yeah. Just change all of the you died text to stuff from that game. Shit. Who are these red dudes? It's new. Oh god. Whoever they are, they're kicking my ass. Should be Christmas. What's going on in here? So conceptually, I'm a really huge fan of this chalice dungeon idea. I think it fits in really well. Oh, is that the same bell ringing sound from Demon Souls? I think it is. The Mind Flayers. Beware a projectile reeks of poison. Hello. Is she like raising these things or something? She totally was. What a bitch. What kind of necromancer lady summons evil red exploding zombies? A rude one, that's who. Beware of fatty. Yeah, that's a fatty, alright. Come here. Whoa! Who the hell is shooting me? You shooting me through? Oh, that's not a fog door, that's just mist. Man, I was saying I like the mist. I feel like I like it less. Shit. Poisons. Knocked over the incense cup. Let's get poison. Add the mod in the announcer's voice, right? Uh-oh. He heard that. Or no, he's just an idiot. That's cool too. Ah, I hate you. I hate you so much right now. Way to aggro the fat guy, dude. So much for rolling through that. Oh, shit. You know what I'd like very much? For there to be friendly fire damage for the enemies. Oh, hi. Dude's just chilling there. Just chilling. Okay, come here, guy. Yeah, man, that downswing tip from Flarewing, super helpful. Alright. Oh man, just got all my blood vials back. Beautiful. Somewhere, a door to the old labyrinth is opened. Despicable fatty. It's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. Hey, it's a dirty job, but someone's gotta do it. One of the best Faith No More songs. Now, is going down actually a good idea in here? Like there's bullshit down there, so maybe not. Might be another way in here too that's less bullshit. Alright, I don't need to fight those guys again. I don't think they do us any good. Let's see what's down this way. Is that room above the pendulums? The pit, as it were? Howdy, you got a cool sack of something. Oh, you cast magic spells. That's neat. Shit. Holy shit, he hits hard too. What's your deal, dude? Oh, you get into pissed off mode. That's rad. Like eat the body or something to enter pissed off mode? How did that happen? Oh, he still has the body. That's a bummer. That's okay. We already made progress in the one direction. We should really get those souls back. Just need to figure out what this guy's deal is and how I can go about punishing him. Alright, try that again. I feel like fully half of those deaths were Father Gascon. Oh, also something cool that I learned. Something cool that I learned when I was farming for blood vials. You see how this enemy has like spooky eyes like that? The reason he has spooky eyes is because he ate my souls, and he's stronger now because of it. So to get my souls back, I have to kill him. He swings the body sack at you. That's pretty awesome. Now he's hard. There it is. Wait for the downswing. I think that's a fun exploration of the drop your souls mechanic in the first place. Oh, and he gave me more ritual blood, which is what I need to do these again, so that's cool. You know, the design space of leaving your souls on the ground when you die and having to recover them, it's cool to have an enemy pick them up and become stronger through them, and then you have to kill the enemy to get your souls back. I think that's really, really smart. I hope that the Soul series proper picks that up. It's very clever. I don't know if it's in Dark Souls 3. I think it's fitting with the flavor of Dark Souls as well. Hello, how's it going? You just fell down here and fought me. That's rad. Didn't even know there was a dude there. Jiminy Christmas. Anyway, the flavor of Dark Souls being that like souls are a source of power for all beings, not just you as the player character. So it makes sense that enemies would try to take them. Is that a rat king? Oh, just a bunch of rats. That whip. Paying the bills. Holy shit, there's a bunch of them in here, aren't there? So many rats. As longtime mutants, we'll do anything for you. Play Whip It. No, play the other one. Do they make Molotov mocktails? What's all the message here? They'll just say pointless or something? Read message with care. It is all thanks to Giant Beast behind you. Maybe that opens later. Or hopefully me pulling the switch earlier is a permanent change to the level and not a temporary one. Well, I don't know, because like once if you die again, then the souls are just gone forever, and it doesn't seem like it really significantly increases the effectiveness of the enemy. Like, at least I haven't been able to tell. Like you saw that the dude seemed to have about as many hit points as he did before, and his attacks hit about as hard. I think it's in keeping with the theme, though. Yeah, I think that if the enemy kills you or you die before you get them back, even though he stole your souls, they're still gone. So that might be a nice way to balance it. Is that well then? Holy shit! Whoa! Hello. You're a tall, gross man. Suddenly boss fight. Okay. I didn't realize the Chalice Dungeons would have boss fights. This might not be the kind of dude that we're allowed to parry, but figure I'll try. Pretty cool looking. Got the candles on his back. Nope, that wasn't the right way to parry him. No, I don't think this is working. He may not be a parryable dude. That's okay. Holy shit. That backswing, though. Alright. Ooh, I was trying to back up, I got way too close. I read that the last giant, or was it Serp that said this in Discord? The last giant, the first boss you fight in Dark Souls 2, is also the king giant that you have to fight in the past. That was pretty rad. Alright, so we were super dead, but the boss fight is right there. And we'll have to practice it a little bit. Parrying is not a thing in this fight, unfortunately. Ow! Did you hit me? Man, rat hitboxes are broken. Saw how far up the ladder I was when he hit me there. Time for cooperators. A hunter is never alone. Why do you say that? Ooh, ouch. Oh shit. Okay, he does a combo where rolling away is not a solution, or if you're gonna roll away, maybe don't roll in the direction of his combo. If he goes left, right, or something like that, that adds some difficulty to it. I could try fighting him from more of a range with a whip or something. Yeah, thanks, Ben. So yeah, what's wrong with the counter? I'm glad the boss doesn't eat your souls. That would be shitty. I think it's just regular enemies. Ow. Walked into that one. Trying to learn his move and see what's punishable and what isn't. Looks like you have crazy iframes in this one. See, that's called... Maybe we actually do want to roll into the attack that's going to happen to use the iframes. Oh, I mean, I'm keeping an eye on it, but okay. So I don't think we're going to beat this guy before 5 with Lost Odyssey, but we'll make some reasonable attempts, and then we'll open with this fight the next time we play Bloodborne after I get back from Australia. Because the rat doesn't always aggro you and attack you from like 2 feet below you. That's good. Nice big circular arena with no, like... 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a good move to punch, I feel like. Whoa, he can swing behind him? Oh, jeez. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what I should do, though, if not wait for openings, right? Oh wow, he stepped on my face. I thought I was doing okay there. I would be spared a one-hit kill. Alright, it looks like his hit points are reasonable, though. Like, we got him to, like, 70%. Please don't bite me. At least they do a little bit of a jump. It makes me feel a little bit better about getting hit on the ladder before. What's up, dude? I just want to dodge spam around him or something. You can roll under his legs all Ganon style, but it doesn't matter because he can attack from right behind him. Holy shit. Holy shit. That attack in particular does a ton of damage. Yeah, right. Points in vid. Every time you're left with like a single hit point. I'm tempted to not continue with this boss next time we play because I don't know if the Chalice dungeons are calibrated in a way to make them very doable at any level. He has one attack that if I'm at 80% of health, he one-shots me with it. And it's not as conducive for me learning the fight if every time he happens to use that little spin attack, I'm just doomed. But we'll continue playing him for the next 8 minutes, and then I'll try to make a decision. I think this Chalice dungeon will stick around for next time, so we can maybe come back after we level up a little bit more. Get some new armor maybe would help. That move's almost a one-shot. Because I can just abandon the soul. It's like 3,000. But... try to bait him into jumping at me. Ooh, okay. Don't have that many iframes. That might be the way to go, though. We can get it to work. This will be a good boss fight for me to learn how many iframes you get in a dodge in Bloodborne. I think I had to learn that on Smelter Demon in Dark Souls 2. And I think it may have been ONS where I finally learned it in Dark Souls 1. I tried Googling, like I wanted to just know like how many iframes you get in a dodge roll in this game, and no one has done the research. Like, I keep seeing people say, oh, there's more iframes, or oh, there's fewer iframes, but no numbers. Alright, later, Yahan. Good night. Thank you. I will be posting in the Marstead IRL channel. I will do my best not to die. Souls are still over here that are at the door. That still hits you. Wow, maybe you don't have any iframes at all. The internet said that you do, but... like, I feel like I pressed it pretty well there. Come on. I guess I just have to be later. I'm not sure if that was iframes though, or just dodging away from his blades. Okay. Wow, see, yeah. Maybe there's no iframes in this game. That can't be right though, not from everything I've seen online. Yeah. I was able to beat Smelter Demon on my first try in my second playthrough of the new character. I was like, man, dang it. ONS was the only one that took 2 sessions, I think. I mean, this guy might be the second one. Now it looks like he takes a big burst of damage with some hits. I don't know if that's like a critical hit mechanic or something. Come on, do your jump. Oh wait, no, there were totally iframes there. Okay. I just must have been doing it wrong this whole time. Uh-oh, that might be a new thing that he just did. Most of the bosses in this game seem to have some kind of phasing going on. I did not burn the windmill, no. That was a really long time being stuck on that part. It's not fun. Come on. Oh, does he stop jumping at this phase? That would be a good way to make the fight not as trivial. It's the easiest one to dodge and punish. That might actually be the case. Oh god, I got stuck on a wall. Get some extra damage in with the gun. Got a ton of bullets. Yeah, it was like one of the earliest areas I visited in Dark Souls 2. It was part of the problem. When I went there in my second playthrough, I went there much later and it wasn't anywhere near as big of a problem. Oh, I wonder why that works. That's cool that it works in boss fights sometime, though. Didn't know that was a thing. Good to know he still does the jumping move. Create more distance with him, maybe. Come on, dude. Jump it up. Come on and slam. Shit. Got really greedy there. That might be one I can go for, that thrust, if I can learn the timing on it. It feels like dodges can cancel out of attacks almost, or at least like if I start spamming dodge on my third attack there after he jumps at me, I'm usually okay. Shit, that was bad. That was really bad. Get out of dodge. Yeah, I think the burning the windmill thing is the dumbest mechanic in any Souls game that I've seen so far. Just because there's really no reason for you to know to do it. I guess there's messages are kind of helpful, but even those are, it's difficult to tell you. Like, why would you expect to burn this metal circle? Take it slow, don't get excited. Whew. Alright, so I don't know how Chalice Dungeon bosses are going to work. I guess put like a parentheses C parenthesis before the boss name. Just so that people checking the boss's command know that it was a Chalice boss. But I'm curious if like maybe that boss shows up for real later on in the game, you know? Or maybe there's a set of bosses that only spawn in Chalice Dungeons. Oh, there's another level? No shit. That's cool. See if there's another bonfire down here. We can start from there for next time. That's pretty cool. Thank you, Serp. Perfect timing on the victory there, too. Yeah, Spiky. I spent this past Sunday doing that. This past Sunday was all Dark Souls 2.
Welcome. What is it here? Very well.
I wasn't expecting there to be, like, since I thought it was a random dungeon that maybe it would just say level 1 because there might be multiple layers to some of them. And I figured it would just end in a boss fight, not that there'd be a boss fight on every level. That seems pretty crazy. Can I get there? No, I think I'll just be short. That's okay. We'll get it next time. Cool, guys. We're going to do some Lost Odyssey. Give me a few minutes to... I got to switch over my capture card for it to work, so we're going to log off here. Turn off the PS4. Lost Odyssey will be picking up from a area that's got a bunch of battles. Like, the first 2 sessions have mostly been story, and it's a really cool story. I'm glad that last time we played, we got to see the very cool little segments from the Japanese author. That's my favorite part of the game. Be back in a few.